They tell you these dangerous substances literally are something that you need and you can't live without. And it's so pervasive that they literally pay for part of the education in the books that our children learn from in schools, from kindergarten through PhD programs. And this is not extreme what I'm saying, this is real. And everyone better wake up out there, because if we don't wake up, we're going to go to sleep. Nikita Khrushchev said it so well. Back when Jack Kennedy and he met in 1962, Nikita Khrushchev said, we don't have to bomb you. You're going to kill yourself from the inside. And that's what we're doing. We're destroying this nation and export this destruction worldwide. It's not only in the United States that 1/3 of us have cancer now, when back in 1900 the statistic was 3%. But now, through most of the developed countries of the world, that number stands. Even more frightening than that is if you're 55 years old and younger, 50% of that population is going to contract some form of cancer. Let's look at autism. Only a few years ago, it was 1 out of 10,000 children had autism. Today, 1 out of 150 children. This is chemicals in our environment that pervade the brain and literally cause autistic conditions. And in medicine and so-called mainstream research, what do we say? We don't know where it comes from. Diabetes, in this decade, is expanding by 750%.
An explosion in it.
Explosion.
No question.
2 out of 3 are children.
But that's because there's such an increase in obesity in this country.
Well, where do you think obesity comes from? The marketers that are out there selling corporate goods. And we've got to stop this. We can make as much money, rebuild this nation again, build the economy strong by doing the right thing.
All right. What you're saying is very interesting. You know,
Yes.
I wanted to let you talk and tell me
Yes.
what goes on. I know you have programs at the center, the Institute. Tell me about these programs. What are they like and what happens?
Well, the program is all-encompassing. It's generally a 21-day program. People can come for less, but they all call bosses and make fudges and say, I want to stay longer. Because it's like a train that takes off in point A and goes to point Z. And every single day we look at a different aspect of who they are and how we function in the world. We do everything from teaching extremely understandable anatomy and biochemistry classes to them that anyone, a 10-year-old child, could understand,
right,
to taking them out to an excellent health store and showing them that 85% of the food in that health store is not edible and dangerous for you to eat. We show them how supplements, over 95% of supplements on the market, are purely chemicals, mostly made by the pharmaceutical industry. And by the way, they're highly dangerous to consume. And they don't do vaguely what they're trying to tell you they're doing. But they do make damage to the body. They do weaken the immune system. So we do things that are practical. We bring them into a kitchen and show them how easy it is to prepare the proper food. We show them how cooking destroys food. Not only is it organic food and plant-based food, but even cooking. Doesn't it make sense to you? Of course it does. And our work of 52 years has shown with hundreds of thousands of people who have brought about recoveries in their life and kept the fighting aging process away that's coming to kill us prematurely.
In effect, they're coming to learn what you're teaching.
Absolutely.
They don't get cured in that 3-week period.
Absolutely.
That they're there.
Anyone who was so-called cured in 3 weeks was not diagnosed properly.
Yeah, no, that I would understand. But at least they're learning what you're teaching. And I presume if they follow what they've learned, then help is on the way.
That's right, but following it is a trick. When they leave for the rest of their life,
right,
we counsel them. And they send blood tests back to our medical team, scans, they send questions back, and we hold their hand throughout their life. That's what keeps them on track.
It's interesting. You call it the Life Change Program.
Exactly.
That's really what it is. They're changing their life.
Absolutely.
And I would assume if people are paying a fee, and they do pay a fee, and it can be substantial, that it's going to prompt them to pay more attention to what you're teaching them.
That's true. The money does have a role, and it does have a major factor in them sticking to it. But on the other hand, addiction is pretty pervasive. If you start to look at how addicted we are to sugars and salts and fats and the old patterns of eating the way we are, that's what we have to break.
Let me ask you, what does your diet consist of? Because what you're teaching them is what you're doing, right?
Absolutely.
What is your diet consist of?
My diet is all vegan, 100%, no animal foods at all. A large part of it are germinated seeds, nuts, grains, and beans, sprouts. A lot of juice, as we took a break earlier today. I went out and I took wheatgrass juice, green drinks, large salads. All throughout the day, everything I eat is 100% vegan, 100% organic, and 100% raw. At night, at home, I occasionally would have a steamed vegetable like a squash or a vegetable of some type. But very light eating. The other thing we've learned, not only at Hippocrates, but throughout the whole natural movement, is that if you eat less food, you live longer and have less disease. So I try to do that as years go by. Now I'm bordering on 60 degrees, and 60 degrees, as you know it, happens to be an age that we all want to change the degree on. And so basically, say,
you just ruined it. I was going to say, well, you're 102 now. You're doing pretty good. This is it's kind of an amazing story. There's a lot more to this, and we're going to hear some case examples when we come back right after this.
We have been watching the operations of an organization which is doing its part to keep America strong, and we've been learning from its leaders about what they're doing to help move our country forward. This organization represents companies across our great nation that embody the spirit, dedication, know-how, and can-do attitude which has made America the great nation it is today. And now let's present the Keeping America Strong Award.
Now it's my honor to present this prestigious award to Dr. Brian Clement, the director of the Hippocrates Health Institute of West Palm Beach, Florida, for the outstanding work that his organization is doing to help keep America strong and help keep Americans healthy. Doctor, it's a pleasure to give this to you. Congratulations.
Thank you so much. I accept this for my staff, all of the other co-workers I have globally, but most important for every American who realizes that this country is a great nation. Let's bring it back again.
Congratulations for earning the Keeping America Strong Award, which honors innovators and leaders like you who are the heartbeat of America.
If you'd like more information about this institute, visit their website. You'll find it. The address is www.hippocratesinstitute.org.
I'm William Shatner. Thanks for watching.